Nintendo's Game Builder Garage gives us a powerful collection of tools to create our very own games. Sure, based on my output so far, I doubt Shigeru Miyamoto will appear at my doorstep to invite me to join the team anytime soon, but it's impressive that by the end of its 7 interactive lessons, I already had ideas for half a dozen games, and I feel like I'm equipped with the knowledge of how to build and share them. So watch out, everybody! Game Builder Garage's simple but surprisingly powerful programming system offers a visual representation of all sorts of programming concepts. There's comparisons, subroutines, and conditional statements, to name a few. All of them are presented through little creatures known as Nodons. Your host, Bob, is actually pretty funny as he walks you through the steps for each part of the game building process, introducing you to the Nodons responsible for each bit of logic or subroutine. There are object Nodons for simple things like boxes, cylinders, and spheres. There are also Nodons for operations like arithmetic and counting, as well as the Boolean operators. The writing is great, which is something I never thought I'd say about a piece of educational software. It gives distinct identities to each character. The lessons kind of remind me of old computer magazines where you'd spend a few hours inputting like 1,000 lines of basic code into whatever crappy home computer you had at the time, so you could make your screen turn a bunch of different colors or something. It's silly, but you'd also absorb some programming concepts without you even realizing it. Here's a quick example of how the Nodons work. You place a person object Nodon on your edit screen. Yep, there's a person, but right now, you can't do anything. So you go back to the edit screen and call up input Nodons. Drop the L stick onto your screen and drag its left-right connection to the horizontal connector on the person object. Check back on your game screen, and now you can control your person's object movement. No muss, no fuss, and it only gets more complex and interesting from there. As an amateur coder, I kind of wish there were a way to view and tweak the underlying code to help me understand some of the trickier logic, but it's great that it's flexible enough to let you build anything from simple 2D platformers to a complex 3D maze using just the built-in assets. After completing a lesson, which can run anywhere from 20 minutes to 80 or more minutes, Game Builder Garage requires you to finish a series of puzzles before you can unlock the next lesson. It's basically a quiz of the concepts you just learned, and there are 5 different puzzles to solve that help to cement them into my mind before they could be pushed out by something new. I found game creation to be challenging but rewarding, and this is exactly the sort of software a parent raising a hopeful game designer should try. As for me, a grown man with a little coding knowledge, I was charmed the entire time, and now I want to look into more robust game development engines. I'm content with my Game Builder Garage creation, Super Falling Man Fantasy, which I'll be sharing with the world once I finish update version 2.0. I don't think I've ever enjoyed learning as much as I did during my time with Game Builder Garage. This is a powerful game design tool overflowing with charm and personality, and it lets anyone with a little patience and desire start creating games with its clever system of Nodons. No coding knowledge is required, but you'll learn concepts like evaluations and conditional statements without even realizing it. I do wish it allowed me to look under the hood and see the actual code so I could take the next steps, but I love that Game Maker Garage puts the fun of making games within reach for so many of us. For more game making inside of games, check out our review of Dreams, and for everything else, stick with IGN.